Absolutely. And again, I said when I was growing up, I don't really expose to acupuncture or Eastern medicine a lot. I have my fair share of pills, all those Western type of medicine. Shoulder and neck got very painful because I have a desk job, so I sit in front of a computer most of the time. Like upper back to shoulder to neck just hurt so much. Again, I see the Western doctor. Muscle relaxant doesn't help. And you cannot move your neck. It's almost like, oh, somebody calling me there. Let me hold my neck and turn. Oh, hey, yeah, I'm here. That's more like that. So that moment, I really want to, like anything, I'll try anything. It's really like 3 needles, not on my neck. As a patient, that's something magical. Like for me, I didn't know at the point. I kind of know, but it's like none of the needles are on my neck. And 30 minutes later, my pain about 50% go away, I have to say. So for me, that's magic.
Hi everyone, this is Bora from Boncho France, and today we have Rita joining us our interview today. She'll be sharing her story, amazing story, how she started her acupuncture theme gift shop. And she'll be also sharing her experience with acupuncture and Eastern medicine or Chinese medicine as a patient. Thank you so much for taking your time and sharing your story.
Thank you, Bora. It's great that I'm here to talk to you.
All right, so without further ado, let's start. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and about your background?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I was born and raised in Taipei, Taiwan. So I speak Chinese, but back in Taiwan, I did not have a lot of exposure to Chinese medicine. I have my fair share of Western medicine, and I I came to US for graduate school in 2005, but I did not stay for long. I go back to Taiwan and I get married in 2015, and that's how I relocate to Boise, Idaho. My full-time job is actually I work as HR and finance for a software company. And the reason I started finding joy is I had shoulder and neck pain, and my acupuncturist, she done magic to me. Like when nothing else helped, just 3 needles, my pain just gone 50%. Of course, I went back to see her. I need to be very honest, it's not a one-time thing. And I really want to give her gifts, but I look everywhere. I cannot find anything that I really like. So that's hence I start finding joy. And throughout the process, I learned, I met more acupuncturists, acupuncture students, and people in this community. My aim kind of changed a little bit. I just want to connect more people in this community. And this community should be practitioners, should be patients, and also spread the message of how awesome acupuncture, herbal medicine is. I want it to be more than alternative. I think in America, the acupuncture, herbal medicine, they are alternative, but I wanted more than that.
Well, so you briefly told us about how you started your gift shop, but could you please tell us a little bit more about how you started and what was your motivation behind when you started the gift shop, and when was this all started?
Yeah, absolutely. I started roughly in 2018. At the beginning, I probably only have maybe less than 10 designs. I really just put it out there on my own website, and I really start to connect to acupuncturists really one by one to connect to them. Hey, I send them email. That's one thing. I send them a handwritten note. Say, hey, I have this shop. I have a lot of great feedbacks, and also people support me. So in between, I start to grow my design libraries. I think I have probably 100 and more again, I just want to, I would say, use what I'm wearing now as an example. But A is for acupuncture. I think
Oh,
it's more like, I think, again, as I said, my motivation changed a little bit. Not just like thank my acupuncturist, of course, she's my muse, but at the same time, I want there's something can spark the conversation. So that's also how I get my ideas. Like, is this something that if people look at it, it's like, oh, what that is? And it's more natural to talk about it, right? So I
mm,
think that's more of like my motivation. And I will still like currently I do about 5 design per month. And I counseling because again, Eastern medicine is more on seasonality. Every season people do
mm.
different things, and it's more like health regimen and all that thing is more of like how do we promote um, Eastern health regimen.
So do you do your own designing as well?
I do quite a lot, but some of them I do have to say I do outsource. Like I have the idea, but I cannot execute it myself. So
Mm.
I do work for some outside designer. I do describe how I want it to be, and
Mm.
most of the time it's like, okay, that's exactly what I want.
Okay, wow, that's so cool. Do you have your all-time favorite products or design on your gift shop?
I do have to say the reason I wear the A is for acupuncture. Um, it's actually one of my own favorite.
Mm.
I think it's simple. And again, it's like, hey, it is for acupuncture. And why? As then I can start to tell them my story. And I think most everybody has certain type of area of their health they would like to get better, right?
Yeah.
Most likely acupuncture and Eastern medicine can help you somehow. So uh, hopefully they can take action to talk to some acupuncturists or Chinese medicine practitioner.
I love your motivation behind how you started your shop. Could you please tell us more about your acupuncture treatment journey with your acupuncturist and about your, if that's okay with you, how your shoulder wasn't healing well, and then after acupuncture treatment, it was getting better. Could you tell us a little bit more about the story?
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I said when I was growing up, I am not, I don't really expose to acupuncture or Eastern medicine a lot. I have my fair share of pills, all those Western type of medicine. And so at first, like my shoulder and neck got very painful because I have a desk job. So I sit in front of a computer most of the time. And so at first it happened probably 2-3 times a year. And whenever it happened, I really go to a Western doctor and they'll just give you muscle relaxant, right? I think in general. And it does help. Um, but there's one like midnight, my like upper back, the shoulder to neck just hurt so much. Like I was awoke in my sleep. And again, I see the Western doctor. Muscle relaxant doesn't help. And also, by the time you have those problems, you realize how much you move your neck and you cannot move your neck. It's almost like, oh, somebody calling me there. Let me hold my neck and turn. Oh, hey, yeah, I'm here. That's more like that. So that moment, I really want to, like anything, I'll try anything. And really, one of my friends, she does recommend her acupuncturist. She said she does magic. I said, all right, I don't know whether she does magic or not, but if nothing helps, I'm going to see her. It's really like 3 needles, not on my neck. As a patient, that's something magical. Like for me, I didn't know at the point. I kind of know, but it's like none of the needles are on my neck. And 30 minutes later, my pain about 50% go away, I have to say. So for me, that's magic. And of course, like it's because your gesture, all the stuff. So I go back to see her a couple of times, probably, oh, I will say, have to say 2 months, 2 times a week at the beginning. Later is like just once a week, then go back. So again, that's my first encounter of acupuncture, and it just works.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Acupuncture works.
It works.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong, like I said, it works, and it's worked magical to me. And again, based on what I know and personal experience for later on, I do see a Chinese doctor for my nasal allergy, and it also works. Again, back in Taipei, the air quality is not as good, so herbal medicine throughout a longer period of time, I do have better breathing, less allergic problems, so it works.
Yeah, it works. Amazing. So thank you for sharing that story. And it's really amazing how you started the Acupuncture Theme Gift Shop, because you wanted to thank your acupuncturist, but you couldn't find anything like any gift shop that is related to acupuncture. So you started it.
Right. It basically it's as simple as that. It's like
Mhm.
I cannot. I think it's a little bit similar to a lot of people who start a business. They cannot find the things they want, so I just created. I think that's similar to your story. It's like I was
Exactly.
right?
Yes. Wow. So thank you for doing that. So as a patient's perspective, do you have any advice for people who are starting or people who are looking into starting their own acupuncture practice?
That question I want to answer it from two perspectives.
Mhm.
First, I have to say I'm a business major, and I have to say I love business. So I want to say maybe that's my perspective, um, but I'm not sure how much acupuncture school teach the students about the operation side of the business.
Not
That means,
much.
right, that means accounting is very important. And if a acupuncturist decide to accept insurance, how to set it up, right? Select a location. What is a good location that's it's easier for you to attract the patient that you like to treat. So I would say if it's a student's learn, I understand it's a huge workload to learn all the herbs, all the points. Yes, that's tremendous. And that's why you start to do it. But if you want to have a business of your own, the other things that support a business, like how to serve how do you, for other business, more like customer service, but how do you service the patient, right? A receptionist, how do you find a receptionist? Or are you going to train as a receptionist, or you're going to do it yourself, or you're going to hook up online things you only do online? So all that other aspect, marketing, sales, like how do you attract patients? Try to, because again, I think nowadays you can always reach out to other practitioners, or there's a lot of other podcasts, right? A lot of podcasts out there. Try to learn different aspect of how to run a clinic. It takes more than a good doctor. So that part, start early. You will have a better chance to reach your goal, right? To serve more patients, but still have a good life. So I think that's from the business manager's perspective. And as a patient, and also as my for my business, I do lead generation for more. So I reach more than 1,000 acupuncturists, and I really go to more than 1,000 acupuncturists website. From that perspective, I can share one thing. Do a little bit better in communication what the clinic do on your website. Sometimes it's too unclear. I understand Eastern medicine or acupuncture, it do everything. Yes. But as a patient, I just wonder, can you help me for my illness? So I think there are maybe two ways. One is be broad, be say, hey, acupuncture do magic, we do everything. Or the other way, be very specific. Some people will focus on cosmetic, right? Some people focus on fertility. I'm not saying you definitely need to do that, but don't let your patient guess. Can you help me? So I think the two front do better in communication.
I see. So, so you're suggesting them to pick a specialty and then tell patients that what they're good at, and then, yeah.
Absolutely. If they have a specialty,
Mhm.
be very specific. And if they want to go broad, because again, I think it will depend on the location. Maybe you go broad, so it's like be very spelled it out. Acupuncture is or Eastern medicine is, it's not like Western medicine. Western medicine, they are very specific. They treat your eyes, they treat your ears, but they treat your throat. But what Eastern medicine is treat your whole person. So I think it's that part need to probably communicate a little bit better, because I do feel that's after, as I said, 1,000 websites. I think that's common. Like, so what do you actually do if I know nothing about acupuncture? It's like, okay, I'm not sure. Can you help me?
That's a good point. Did you have any website that was very clear, or it was really good?
Oh, I
As
know
a
that
patient?
one I probably need to go back. But again, I think it's easier if you have a specialty. If you're fertility, you only work for fertility. That's pretty clear. They have everything about pregnancy from male side, from female side, how to make it work, or they're cosmetic. They're very specific. But for general, I think I would say one of the common things. They would just list all the illness on their website. So many of them. I was like, okay. This is a little bit too much too. So I think it's again back to kind of for a student, how as you are start with, I don't think you really know where you want to go. Maybe some people do, but some people do not. Maybe you need to try it out a little bit, be open, and maybe, and also nothing we choose in life will be forever. I think that's more a specific for students. When I graduated from graduate school, I have zero clue that someday I will have a acupuncture theme shop. And throughout the journey, I actually learned a lot of things like sales, marketing, back-end operation. I know do accounting before, but for e-commerce is totally different thing. So I have no doubt acupuncture students are very curious and they can learn. So don't limit yourself to learn only acupuncture and traditional medicine. And if you really don't want to do that, learn how to hire it out. Right? Make accounting friends, making friends who knows how to do medical billing. Because those are very, very specific. You don't need to be good at it, but how to build a network, build a community. They can help you to do it.
Right, that's a good one. So that was actually my next question for you. Did you have any advice for students? So I guess that covers that.
I segue to your, I know what's your next question. I answered it already.
Thank you. Did you have any more advice or tip for students?
I think I will go a little bit deeper on learn more than your core. And also, I think anything, I kind of back to the specialty or go broad. I look back when I was just graduated from school. I didn't really know what I want to do. So even for acupuncture, it's okay, you are in medical field, but it's still like, it's actually still broad, right? Do you want to go only see fertility? Okay, that's good. If you don't know, which is fine, give yourself some time to try. And also for in life, that's a lot of time that what we choose to do right now, we didn't need to do it for the rest of our life, right? If you found out that you really do not like a specific domain, don't do it. Don't do it. It's okay. It's okay. If you really, really don't like doing tax, that's really okay. Find a tax accountant, right? But you need to know enough. Tax is a very important of your practice to make sure to protect your profitability. Legal side, you need to have an LLC to protect your business. You need to know that. So, again, learn, and it's okay to do.
That's a good one. Okay, so I really wanted to ask you this. Do you have any unique offerings on your website, and where can people find more about your gift shop?
For that one, of course, our website is www.findingjoygiftshop.com. I think we probably have a show note or something. And also for Bundro friend, I would like to give all Bundro friend 15% discount, and I will provide the discount code. Do you have any specific term you would like to? How about just Bundro?
Oh yeah, we can do Bonjour. Wow. Yeah.
How about that? Bundro 15. I will set it up, and I will send you both that and my website and the 15% code.
Awesome. So we'll get that code from her and then leave that right here. Thank you so much. Wow, thank you so much.
Totally. Again, I think it's building the community. If somebody see you wear some shirt and ask you about acupuncture, I will be so happy. It's much more than I sell you a t-shirt. Yes, that's nice. But if it sparks some conversation, it's much easier for you to invite somebody who you never be able to convince them to try acupuncture. I'll be very, very happy.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's exactly why we're doing Boncho TV, because we want to spread the word out there. Acupuncture and herbal medicine, it really works, and help people out. So thank you so much. Do you have t-shirt, and then I saw you have a cup and also postcards, right? All kinds of goodies.
Right. And also for that part, if somebody, that part, I am also, that's my product development process. If somebody thinks something that I should offer, but I don't have, also send me an email. Link at a show note too. Rita at Finding Joy Gift Shop. Anything that can help spark a conversation, I guess. It's, I pick those things because I will be honest, I like it. And I think that's more like a mainstream offering. But the gift world is also very big. Tell me something that you could like. I'll definitely evaluate, make it come true maybe.
Okay, so if anyone has a great idea, you can send her email or leave her a message, and then she'll take a look at it.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, Rita, I think that was our last question. Thank you so much for taking the time and share your story today. And thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys find something helpful, informative from this video. And we'll see you guys next time. And if you guys have any questions or comment, you can leave them down below. All right. Thank you, Rita.
Thank you, Laura. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.